The ultimate macOS theme for Windows. To get started, we are going to start with the basics. I've provided a link to all the files we are going to use in this video in the description below. Feel free to download and start with me. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to install Ultra US Theme Patcher, which is a software used to patch a system in order to install customization themes which will make your computer really nice. So I'll just install this one, and if you are new to installing this, it will tell you to reboot, but if you have already installed it on your computer, then it's just going to tell you to continue. And as you can see here, it's telling me to reboot my computer, so I'll just reboot and see you after it's done. Now we are done installing it. If you want to check if it is successfully installed on your computer, just try to install it again, and over the not patch part, you are now going to see that the status is patched. And when you are seeing this, it means you successfully installed it on your computer, and we are ready to go on the next step. The next thing we are going to do is to install the macOS icon pack on our computer, which is really simple. Just extract the 70SP zip with WinRAR, and also extract the macOS theme by Nivo. Once you are done installing these two, what I recommend you do is to open the macOS theme folder, and here you are going to see 70SP icon theme. Open it up, and here rename it and remove that .remove from the last part and click on enter, and here click on yes. Once it's done, it's going to turn into a zip. Just close it up and open 70SP folder. Here click on it and rename the .ee to .exe and click on enter. Just accept it, and you are going to see it's going to turn into an executable application. Just double click on it to run and just close the folder. It's going to open this. You can see it has opened a notepad with a lot of agreements here. Just close it and click on agree. Once you are done, it's going to open its setup installation. And if you don't know, 70SP is a software which is used to install custom packs onto our Windows computer. So just click on add a custom pack, and here click on macOS theme folder, and here you are going to see the 70SP icon. Just choose the file we renamed and click on open. Once you click on it, it's going to load it into the application, and here we are going to see how the icons is going to look like after we are done installing it. So once we have it loaded, we can just click on start patching, and it's going to patch it onto our desktop. Sometimes it takes a while for this to install. Just sit back, relax, and wait for it to install all the icons for us. And once it's done installing, it's just going to tell you to reboot your computer. Just click on yes and reboot. Now after you have rebooted your computer, you are going to see that all the icons on your computer has changed, and when you open your Explorer, you are going to see a new icon pack on your Windows Explorer, which looks like the macOS icon pack, and it's really nice. So let's go to the next step. The next thing we are going to do is to install the Mac OS theme, which is going to change the look of our Explorer from taking it from this to more appealing one which looks like Mac OS. And to do that, open the Mac OS theme folder. Open Windows 11 22 H2 themes. You shouldn't worry about the year this one was made because it works really well with the new Windows. So just copy the files here, open a new tab, go to your local disk, which is here, go to Windows, look for resources. Once you found resources, open it. You are going to see themes here. Open the themes and paste them here. Click on continue to install. Once they are here, just close the folder and open your settings. Once you are at your settings, go to personalization, go to themes, and here you are going to see that new themes has been added into your computer themes, and it's really cool. So find time and go through all the themes, and there are some themes when you select, you just hide your title bar and also your menu bar, so feel free. But before we can see the theme is working well, you are going to see that your closing and minimizing icons has been changed to this beautiful macOS ones, which is really nice. So the next thing we are going to do is to make this place a bit nicer, which will make it look like macOS. And to do that, we have to open our Start All Back software. So if you don't have Start All Back on your computer, just double click on this application, which is the Start All Back setup, click on Run, and we are going to install for everyone. Once the installation is done, we are going to see that our start menu and our title bar has been changed and it's now looking a bit bad. So what I recommend you do is to click on Proper 11, go to the start menu and turn this one off, go to the taskbar and turn this one to off, and click on Restart Now. Once you click on this, we are going to see that our Windows taskbar and the task menu has been changed to the default one. And the next thing we are going to do is to go to Explorer and choose Win 7 command bar. When you choose this one, then here what I recommend you also choose is this one. Close the classic context menu, which is the context menu we have when we right click on our desktop, and I recommend we go with this modern one which looks more nicer. So just uncheck this one and let's continue. Now we are done with this, just close it up, and when we open our Explorer, we are going to see that the Explorer has really been nice. Now what I was saying earlier, if you choose the theme which will hide your menu bar, you are going to see you don't have any menu bar here, and I think it's very hard for you to navigate going forward and backwards. So I recommend you go to your settings again and look for a theme which will make it appear. And like I was saying, we have a lot of themes when we go to our settings and personalization, so you can feel free to go with the light or dark theme. We can see there are a lot of light themes over here too, and it's also going to change our Explorer to this light looking theme, which is really beautiful. But I love to go with the dark one, so I'll choose it and continue. So the next step we are going to do is to remove this PC logo over here and bring the closing and minimizing button to the left side of the screen. And to do that, I'm going to close this one, and you are going to see I provided a zip file which is called Old New Explorer. Just extract this on your desktop, and when you open the folder up, you are going to see these files. Just close it up and copy this folder. When you copy it, open your document and paste it here. Once you've pasted it here, open it up, and here you are going to see this file. Just right click and click on open. Once you open it, we are going to select this one and uncheck this last two, and click on this one to uncheck it because we don't want to see any status bar at the bottom of our screen, and click on install. Once you are done installing it, you can close it up, close your Explorer and open it up again, and we are going to see our Explorer is now really clean and beautiful. The next thing is to remove these icons to the left side, and what I recommend you do is to close this Explorer, and here you are going to see left sided here. Just right click on it and extract on your desktop. Once you've extracted it, you are going to see two versions over here. Just copy the version 1.02 and go to your document and paste it here. Once you paste it here, just open it up and here double click on it, and you can see that now our Explorer having all the buttons, which is the closing and the minimizing buttons, at the left side of the screen, which looks more like macOS and it's really beautiful. So let's make our Explorer blur to make it more appealing for a beautiful macOS look. To do that, you are going to see release 64. Just open it up and drag the release folder on your desktop. So I'm going to close it up and open any Explorer and go to the document and drag the folder over here. Once the folder is here, just open it up and here you are going to see register. Right click on it and click on run as administrator. Once you are done, just click on OK and close this one and close the Explorer, and let's open it up again. And wow, this is beautiful. You are going to see that your Explorer is now blur and it's really nice. Look at that. This is just the beginning, and we are going to take our Explorer and everything in our Windows to the next level. So let's continue. So the next step we are going to do is to get the beautiful macOS dock, which is going to appear at the bottom of our Windows computer. And to do that, I've provided a zip file, which is my dock finder. Just right click on it and extract it on your desktop. Once you've extracted it, just open the folder up and you're going to see my dock finder folder. Just copy this folder and go to your document and paste it here. Once you've pasted it here, just open it up and here you are going to see dock 64. Just run it. So I'm going to click on open and it's going to run this dock finder on my computer. And look at that. This is the easiest thing I've ever done. Just to install the dock on your computer, you just have to run the software and it's going to paste this dock on your computer, and it's really nice. So if you want me to go in-depth tutorial on how we achieve this beautiful dock, I'll just make a video about it. Just let me know in the comment below. So right click anywhere on this dock and click on preference. Once you are here, there are a whole lot of settings you can go through and look, but the thing we are going to do over here is go to our advanced tab under the my dock tab and scroll down, and here click on manage backup file and choose some course. Click on OK and click on again, and that's it. We have a beautiful dock on our computer and it's really nice. So if you want it to start anytime you restart your computer, just go to preference again, and when you scroll down you are going to see start on boot, and it's at don't start on boot. So just click on it and choose start as a service, and now anytime you restart your computer you are going to see this beautiful dock on your computer, and it's really nice. The next thing is to hide the taskbar, which is the Windows taskbar, which when in addition to this dock it doesn't look nice. So you can just click on automatic hide taskbar on boot, and here it's going to hide your taskbar anytime you reboot your computer, and it's really nice. So once we are done with this dock, and before you forget, we have this stage manager over here, which is going to manage all the tabs we've opened on our computer. But in this video I just don't want to use it, so I'm just going to this stage manager here and turn it off. And when I scroll, I have two displays connected right now, so I'm going to turn it off for the display, and I'm going to get this beautiful minimizing and maximizing animation, which is really beautiful. Look at that, it's really beautiful. So let's continue. In this step, what we are going to do is really simple. I've provided some wallpapers in the description below. Just open it up and download all the wallpapers, or choose any wallpaper you want from this wallpapers and just set it as wallpaper. So when I set it as my background wallpaper, you are going to see this is really nice and it goes with the theme really well. So I'm just going to go with this one, just make it nice on my desktop, and you can see it's really beautiful, it's really nice. So let's go to the next step. The next step is to have a beautiful widget on our computer, and the software we are going to use is Remita. So I'm just going to install this Remita software on my computer and install the skin, which is going to be the widgets. So just click on next and install Remita on your computer, and it's very easy. Just check this one and click on finish, and here it's going to load a default skin. Just right click on each of them and click on unload skin to unload them. Once you've unloaded them, you are going to see this Monterey skin over here. Just open it, and I think this is by far the best macOS skin you can ever find on the internet, because it comes with almost all the skins macOS has, which looks a bit similar to the one on macOS, and it's really nice. So I'm just going to choose about 4 of them and load it on my desktop to make it so beautiful on my desktop. So I'll just drag this one here and I'll move this one to the middle. If you are not comfortable with the size of the widget, you can just right click on it, and here you can choose between small, which will make it small, medium, large, and also wide. So I'm just going to go with this wide one, and I think it's really nice. So I'll choose this one and place it in the middle of my screen. And I'll also go to the skins again, and here I love music, so I'm going to add this music widgets and also add this volume widgets. So once I'm done with this one, I can just bring them here. So the music widget, I'm just going to make it wide, and the volume, I'm going to make it medium. So what I'm going to do is to place this one here and place this one to here, and it's really nice. Look at that. So this is the widgets we are going to go with. You shouldn't worry about the icons on your desktop, because I have some great upcoming thing I'm going to show you, which is going to take this theme to the next level. So let's continue to the next step. So the next thing we are going to do is to install this Windows FS software on our computer, and it's going to take our computer to the next level. This is a software which comes with a lot of pack of exciting features which we can have on our computer, and it's going to take our Windows computer from looking boring with a lot of bad animations to a super good and flexible animations. So if it's your first time opening the software, it's going to tell you to add a product key, but I would like for you to go with the start with 30 days trial and see if the software really helps you, and then you purchase it. So make sure you are connected to internet when doing this one. So once you are done logging in with your email for the 30 days free trial, just click on finish, and you are going to see this software is successfully installed on your computer. So what we are going to do in this software is super beautiful. When we go to this animation tab, we are going to see a lot of features, like how we can change the animation of our opening and closing of our software, the minimizing and restore, and everything. So if you want to know how the animation is going to look like, you can just click on any of them and click on preview, and it's going to show you how when you open any software the animation is going to look like, and it's really beautiful. So for the opening, I'm just going to go with the distort 3, which is going to make my animation look like this, and it's really beautiful. And for the closing, I'm also going to choose this distort 3, and I think it's very nice. We have a lot of animations there, which is like really beautiful for our computer. So I'm going to go with this one, and when I go to the menus, I'm going to go with some nice animation like this flow to the random point, and it's really nice. So I'm going to go with this one anytime I close it, and when I open it, I'm going to go with the distort style, or maybe something like the flow from the random point, and I think it's also beautiful. And for the movement, I'm going here and I'm going to enable the Windows dragged animation, which is the wobbly Windows, and I really love this one. So I'm just going to click on it and choose the compass star wobble, which is going to give it an exciting and beautiful effect. So when I open my Explorer, I'm going to get this beautiful effect, and when I drag it, you are going to see that this animation is really smooth. Look at that. But one thing I don't recommend is if you are having a low end PC, I don't recommend you use this one because it's going to consume a lot of energy. So if you are okay with this one, let's continue. So the next thing we are going to do is to go to the desktop here. With the desktop icons, I recommend you choose auto hide desktop icons unless the desktop has focus. So what it does is it only show icon anytime you click on your desktop, but whilst you are on a certain Explorer or window, you are not going to see your icons, and I think it's very nice. So this is just what we are going to do, and if you want an in-depth review on this software, you can just tell me in the comment below, and I'm going to make a lot of videos about it, and it's really beautiful. So after you are done with this one, you can just click on animation, and here what you have to do is to click on save, and it's going to tell you to choose a preset name. So I'm going to name mine some course and click on save. And anytime you come here, you are going to see all the backup and everything you have done over here. So I've created two presets, which is the sum course and the backup, and I'm going to go with the sum course, and I'm going to close this software. So when you close this software, we're still going to see that our customization and everything is looking nice, and it's really beautiful. So if you are really into customization, I think this one too is a beautiful software which is going to help you customize your windows, and it's really nice. So let's get to the final step, which is by installing the macOS Keza on our computer, and it's really going to elevate how we use our computer to the next level. So to install it, I have the zip file in the description below. Just go to that link and download the zip. After you are done downloading it, just double click on the zip file to open, and here we are going to see Mac Keza over here. Just drag the folder and paste it on your desktop. Once you are done, you can close the WinRAR app and open this folder. Once you open it, you are going to see install file over here. Just drag it and paste it inside the Keza files. Open the folder, and here right click on the install and click on install. Once you are done installing it, you can close this folder and open your settings. When you open your settings, go to personalization, go to themes. You are going to see Keza. Just click on this one, and you are going to see Mac over here. Let's choose Mac. You are going to see the new Mac OS Keza features over here. Click on apply, click on yes, and here you are going to see my Keza has already been changed, and it's really nice. So click on OK, and this is it, the ultimate Mac OS setup for Windows, and it's really beautiful. Not just having this beautiful Explorer or everything, but also a ton of animations and features which is going to take your Keza and everything to the next level. So this is it for the video. If you love this video, I recommend you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, and also comment in the description below if you have any problem. See you in the next video. Bye bye.